This is Rusty from CosmicUnderstanding.com. We're in the studio with George for our second podcast, Drum and Drummer. George, say hi.
Hey, hi. George, say hi. It's me. I'm back.
All right, so we're going to be talking about alternate realities for the first topic today. So, yeah, alternate realities. What would you be doing
If I weren't where I am right now?
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked me, a lot of people ask me how I wound up marrying my lovely wife. I hear this frequently. How the hell did you do that? Because you're an ogre, you're a disaster, and you're a mess, George. Physically and emotionally, you're a train wreck. How did you marry this gorgeous woman?
You're like, I'm the all-knowing one, the wizard.
Well, I don't know if I'm that.
The man with the plan.
Well, maybe that, but here's listen. I don't have it all figured out. We've talked about this. Guys, you got to know how to relate to women, but you got to know how to meet them halfway on stuff. But here's what would happen if my wife said, hey, look, George, you suck. I hate your face. I want you out of here now, tomorrow, tonight, whatever. Here's what would happen. Our lives would go in diametrically opposed directions. She would skyrocket upward to money, fame, fortune, even greater amounts of happiness than she's experiencing now.
You know this for fact, 100%.
I do. And then I would plummet to the depths. I literally would probably be dumpster diving for my food.
Some bridge trolls.
Bridge troll is even a bit high of a reach for me at this point in my life. It could be worse. I'll tell you, if Suna said, George, I want you out of here now, here's what would happen. My wife, as lovely as she is, would have no trouble finding multiple suitors. Multiple. Immediately. I mean, listen, damn it. That's terrible. Stop it. Hey, who left the phone in studio? Yeah, hey, thanks. Johnson, thanks a lot. It's great. Good work. Fucking interns. All right, back to where we were. Here's what would happen. If Suna and I got divorced, I would probably get fired from my job where I currently work, as I would start to drink even on a more consistent and much heavier basis than I currently do now. They would realize this and fire me. I would then be forced to get a job at some shithole department store or big box store that pays nothing and treats you like crap. I would probably be forced to take a second job at a crappy fast food restaurant that sucks and treats you like crap. My truck would start to fall to pieces. It would have mismatched panels, mismatched wheels. The muffler would be dangling on the ground. It would get bad. And here's how bad it would really get.
You just know that you would automatically get fired from your current job.
No, I would. It wouldn't be good. Listen, my options were limited at this point in my life. But like I said, I married up. And here's what would happen. I would take my piece of shit truck that is now a piece of shit and drive it over to the house that I helped remodel, where my lovely ex-wife now lives with some guy who talks like Patrick Warburton from Seinfeld. It's like, oh, it's you. Oh, pussy. So it'd be something along those lines. Now, when I show up in my piece of shit truck, because it's really a piece of shit, he's out in the front yard that I helped create, this beautiful lawn. And guess what he's doing? He's mowing it. Now, he's really mowing it, and he's kind of like raking it at the same time. And the way he's raking it is with his big, giant penis that is dragging on the ground, hanging between his legs. It's so hugely massive and dense. It's like a butternut squash filled with sand. And it's like dragging on the ground. It's so massive and dense, Rusty, it's got grass stains on it.
He's like groundskeeper Willie's like doppelganger.
He is. He's got this massive dong hanging between his legs, dragging on the freshly cut grass that he's just mown over. And he looks at me and he goes, oh, you're here. I guess you're here to pick up the kids, pussy. Then his dick actually lifts itself up and wipes his brow. His dick has enough courtesy to wipe his brow. He's like has his dick trained like a dog. It's this giant wang. So wipes the sweat off his brow, and he continues to mow the lawn. Of course, my lovely wife then bops out on the porch that I helped build with her big, freshly implanted boobs, and she's freshly tanned from Mexico and got like little ponytails and a cute little outfit on and says, oh, hi, honey, but not to me. She's saying that to the guy with the big dick hanging between his legs. And she goes, oh, you're here. And looks at me like I'm gum on her shoe and then says, to my daughter, "Oh, he's here. Do you want to come out?" So that would be part of my reality. Then her reality would be this: the guy with the big 9-foot wang that drags on the ground. He works at a pug rescue because she loves pugs. He works at a pug rescue in his spare time, and he's a fabulous cook, much like she is. And he's a neurosurgeon. Well, guess what, George? Your life just officially became awful. You just got your face kicked in all over the place.
He just throws a big wad of cash at your face.
And he goes, "Yeah, I cleaned my wang with those." Or, "Yeah, I cleaned my wang with those." You know what I mean? He just rubs my face in it. And he knows he's better than I am. So if our realities were to change, Suna would have multiple high-end options. I would have zero. Literally would have none.
Your life would just plummet.
My life would plummet into the crapper. It would be a rough situation. I'd have to somehow manage to hang on to any ounce of sanity I had left.
Are you just making this up, or have you thought about this before?
Oh no, I think about it all the time. This is real. This is real.
You have nightmares.
I mean, does that story sound like I just made it up? That story is very well thought out. I know what'll happen if our marriage ever comes to an end. It won't be good for me.
You know, if you think about something too much, you actually manifest that into your reality.
Yeah. Patrick Warburton's going to be moving in here soon.
He's knocking on the door.
Patrick
right
Warburton with half part Steve Holmes or John Holmes or whatever that guy's name is with a 9-foot wang that he's got. The guy in porn.
Dude, it's going to be Johnson, your guest, your intern.
No.
It's going to be him.
Johnson? No. Stay away. Take that and go. Beat it. Johnson's our intern. He's a little green, dumb as a sack of hammers. Anyway, that is my alternate reality. Although there are many others, but as far as like the real reality, not saying I'm like some wizard in some far off galaxy. That's a made up reality. But I think here on Earth, where I live, it would be Suna would have multiple options to improve her life. If I were gone, as a matter of fact, many, I would have less than zero. What's a number less than zero? 800 million negative. That's me right there.
Googleplex negative.
Googleplex negative. That's where I would be.
No, it's funny. I was talking to Leah about this. Like, you could just use your free will and just randomly just do something and change your whole future. Like, fuck this. Quitting my job, everything. I'm going to be homeless in Hawaii. Like, just have some crazy alternate reality that becomes a reality. It's like, it's true. It's like every moment is a new reality, technically.
You can pick and choose what you want to do, but it does come with a set of consequences. That's for sure. I mean,
oh yeah.
If you want to go mess up your world, go see how green the grass is on the other side. You know, man, if you think you got it bad, go kick a few tires on the other side. But while you're kicking tires on the other side, you're going to upset someone on the side you were already on. That's the big thing about. And just to be serious for a minute, it's while I make this joke about what would happen to my life or my wife's life if we got divorced, you know, I have it good, really good. I realize how lucky I am, how fortunate I am. But some people think, oh, there's someone out there richer or smarter or prettier or more handsome or drives a nicer car. None of that.
Can't
really.
compare yourselves to others.
No, none of
do your thing. Doesn't matter what other people think about
That's
you.
That's right.
Just be happy.
And we talked about that. It doesn't matter what other people think about you, but more importantly, it's not your business to know what other people think about you. That's their right and their opinion to think whatever they want about you, and you have no claim to know what they think. You have no right to know what someone else thinks about you. It's not even your business to ask. It just isn't.
It's not like you're a mind reader. It's like people just think about stuff so much that it becomes their reality, and it's all in your head. It's like not actually what's going on.
And not only that, your opinions, people's opinions of you could change on a day-to-day basis, hour-to-hour basis. Depends on how you treat them. Spouses included. So, hey, alternate realities are all around us, and it only takes a minute to change the one you're in. So be careful where you're at. If you think you got it bad, be careful. And if you got it good, be grateful that you got it good, because trust me, it could change. And guys, trust me, women are running the show.
This is kind of off subject, but it's crazy that this reality, we can have a president, Donald Trump. That's
kind of scary.
That could happen.
That's kind of scary. Who would think that? Who would have ever thought that 20, 30 years ago? And the thing is, now you look at them, and I'm not really into politics, so let's not get too carried away with it. Let's not go down that road too much. But I just look at the candidates and I'm like, oh dear, who's going to do the least damage?
Pick the lesser of the two.
Yeah,
evils.
man. Talk about alternate realities. All of our realities could be changed soon. I mean, seriously,
pretty crazy.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea what the hell is going to happen.
It's kind of entertainment just watching the debates. It's like a reality show almost.
You've been watching them?
A little bit.
Yeah, not me, man. I could give a shit.
That's good.
I'll be honest with you. I got other
good.
shit to do with my time. I ain't going to do it. In other words,
That's good.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
that's where I'm at with that. So, all right.